Alright folks, this is Xearrik and I have some quick tips and tricks for you for when it comes to 7 days to die. I think this is going to be a series of tips and tricks, but I'm going to try to keep these episodes short, so let's go ahead and start. So, tip 1. Something most people don't realize is that you can select your spawn point. Now this comes from whenever you put a sleeping bag down, and it also starts whenever you start the game. Say you didn't want to start here, you wanted to start here. Someplace close to where you want to go. We'll click on that right there, that star. Hit escape. Hit suicide. And come on. Come on. 1 second. And voila. Hit enter. And as you can see, we spawned down here, closer to the city. So, tip 2 is that no matter wherever you spawn, you're going to spawn next to a dead body, broken up car, and some bags and whatnot. Search them crazily. Just everywhere. Just search. Search, 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 search. Now, one thing you can do, a little bit of a cheat, is that when you die, you don't lose anything. Hold on. Let me get this last one. Okay. So when you die, you don't lose anything in here. And there's tons of goodies in here. So what you can do, as soon as you start, if you start in some place that you did not want to start, of course, loot this all out. And then hit M. And spawn wherever you wanted to spawn. And then loot that. And then you got yourself a nice starting inventory. Sometimes you'll get tons of weapons and whatnot. But that's not all. This next tip involves having the best weapon in the game. So, the best weapon in the game only requires 1 iron ingot, and you can do that with 3 scrap metal. But let's say you didn't get 3 scrap metal and you only got hubcaps. No problem. Hubcaps make 2 scrap metal. Candy tins make 1 scrap metal. And the car air filter gets 3. So, it'll be very easy for you to get that first iron ingot. The other half of the recipe for the best weapon of the game is a single stick. So you put 1 stick there, you put 1 iron ingot there, and you get the knife, the hunting knife. Now let me prove to you that this is the best weapon, okay? Alright, so we have lots of zombie volunteers now. Alright, so here's the thing about guns like the submachine gun. If you look above your life, that little green bar on the left, there's a condition for every weapon. This one's at 320, and every bullet reduces that condition. So when you're going raw like this, trying to kill a group of zombies, you're losing tons of condition for that weapon. 500 is its max condition. 500 is also the max condition for this knife. Now, take aim, get yourself a headshot, and as you can see, you get an instant kill. Now, even when the weapon is just above half, the submachine gun will still tend to give you an instant kill. But here's the thing. Once you get below half, and you take yourself a headshot, it's no longer an instant kill. It's no longer an instant kill. And this goes for every weapon. And as you can see, we have a pistol. No headshot kills. But the knife, headshot kills the galore. You kill yourself a whole wave of zombies. Oh, you little cheater and ducking bastard. You can kill yourself a whole wave of zombies in a couple of seconds. You saw that right there. This knife right here is just unbelievably overpowered. Hopefully they nerf it, really. But until they do, yeah, that's it. The next tip is that when you're starting out in the world, you're probably going to want a bunch of wood. To get wood, don't punch the tree itself, punch next to the tree, and then punch underneath the tree like so. And you can make a whole tree fall very quickly. And now that you know that little tip, of course, as you might know, the best tool for actually cutting down a tree is not an axe, but a shovel. 2 swipes, and you get a whole tree. Alright, so our next tip is, say zombies have been trying to break into your place, and they've ruined your nice metal door, or any of these things that you've been creating. Well, you can repair that very easily with a single iron ingot. So all you do is you take yourself 3 of these, make yourself your iron ingot, throw that in the center, make yourself some forging metal, throw that in the center, and make yourself a bunch of metal pipes. Now once you do that, you'll see that you get a new thing to appear right here called a wrench. Put the metal pipes in the shape that it says, and you get yourself the wrench. Now the wrench is a wonderful tool. All you do is you right click on anything you want to repair, and voila, a fully repaired door. And this works on everything, absolutely everything. So there's no need to make yourself new ones. Look, oh, we got a volunteer. Look at him trying to bust through the door. Just sit there and repair it. You can do that all night if you want. So, don't forget to make yourself a wrench. The next thing we have is that most people like to use themselves blocks of wood to prevent things. And as you can see, this guy is taking out this wood in no time flat. He does not care at all about this wood. But let's do something a little bit different. Alright, so now that we've taken care of those guys, let me show you what happens when you hit this with an axe. One hit. You can take out all those wooden blocks with a single hit with an axe. What you want to do instead is make yourself 6 plywood. You can do that with 3 wooden blocks. Now once you have 6 of these, look over to the side there and you'll have boarded windows as an option. Put those like that and you get 6 of these. So each of those wooden blocks will net you 2 boarded windows. Now, obviously you block up this doorway and you tend to do it with 2 wooden blocks. If you do it with boarded windows instead, look what happens. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. Now, zombies have a really hard time breaking these down as well. As you can see, he's not having an easy time of it. Nowhere near as fast as the other one. And the thing about the boarded windows is that you don't have to bust out you don't have to bust out your window to place them. You can place them over the wall, you can place them over everything. In fact, look, he's giving up on trying to break this, and instead he's trying to break the block next to it. The boarded windows are definitely the way to go. Alright, so that looks like that's it for today's episode, folks. If you want more of these videos, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I think I'm going to pretty much make this a series. I have a lot more tips where those came from. So this is Xearrik, and I'm out.